ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Let's go now. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Holloway. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Motion man is Schwartz. Again, he'll drop the throw. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Arian Smith from 17 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
Taking it right down Broadway. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
37-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Goes right back to Smith again.
If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Got an open man at Shorts.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up second and 2. at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Street. 79 Broncos.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Holloway. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Complete. Smith has it. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Hey. Go. Gotta be simple. Fix the Eagles.
They'll run here with Henderson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up at 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Off the option, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith with career touchdown number 60. And the Jets are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field, the extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
Ready.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Henderson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Once more with Henderson. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready? Cougar 19, go.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Operating from the gun, Holloway. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Holloway. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come 19! Come 19!
Looking to throw. Holloway. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz,
29 yards.
and the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us.
Yeah,
I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. 2nd and 1. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing to start the drive. Holloway. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
18 Rodgers. Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Holloway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Warriors, 70. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Holloway. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
With 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
76, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Holloway. Out to the right here to Wilson. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
70, 70, 18. Go. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70, 18. 70, 70
Back to throw. Holloway. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 68, come 19, come 19. 79 Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on third down. Holloway. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Pack to 60, pack to 60. 18, Pioneer. 10, 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Bravo 80. Viking 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. They got his man, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will make this a 9-point lead. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to really build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, get.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Get.
Operating from the gun. Holloway. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready, go. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Looking to throw. Holloway. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Henderson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Makes the score Eagles 52, Jets 29. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The DTR going to throw it here.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Third down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go now.
They're going to go for it. Here's Thompson Robinson. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Thompson Robinson will throw for this.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
52, Jets 35.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
19 left, 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together. A give for Henderson running to the right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Second and 10. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
And the Jets first down.
65 catch.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And it is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 65, 6, 18, 5 here. 70 Rangers. Hey, Cash. 18 Rattler.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
79 Brown, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Cup 19.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
60 Eagles.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got it. Ready? 18, Rattler. 18, set up. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Jet 16-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Inside handoff, Henry. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 8. Thompson Robinson, quick throw out wide, it's caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set.
Thompson Robinson.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Quickly completed to the right flat.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack it back right around the 44. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Warriors, 7, Dragon, 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for Philadelphia, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week.